Hi, this is former pro football sensation and future Toronto Mayor Mike Pinball Clemens. You're listening to the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge. Now, I'm going to warn you, some of the material on DBS may not be for everyone, like their story about the three lawyers that walk into a whole not paying $20 donkey for their faces. Never go to the whole again. The end. Wow. Please listen with discretion. Thank you.
Hey everyone, it's Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Hi, this is Christopher Lloyd.
Jason Sudeikis.
Lou Ferrigno.
Hi, this is Adrian Grenier.
Jason Mewes.
Hi, I'm Sean William Scott.
Hi, I'm Rick Mercer.
Yeah, dude, what's up? This is Steve-O.
This is Gilbert Godfrey.
Marcus from Mumford & Sons.
Hey, this is Doug Gilmore.
This is Dancing Monkey, Jay Baruchel.
When I'm not making hit records,
When I'm not hunting quail,
jerking long balls into the stands at the Rouser Center,
Sleeping in a pool of vomit.
doing hot yoga,
Playing professional ice hockey.
I'm hanging out with the guys from the Dean Blundell Show.
I was drunk enough not to care. Woo!
The biggest a**holes in Toronto.
That's what makes me happy.
The Dean Blundell Show.
Happier than a one-legged pig on a fishing trip.
but I'd rather mow my lawn.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 something. The Edge. Woo!
Just sent that picture to you. You got to see it.
I tried to open it.
Oh, he's such a douche. It's awesome.
There we go. Yeah.
The Babes. Hey, the Babes was on town yesterday. The Babes. Hi, Derek. Hi. The Babes was in town. So, I just sent you a picture of Justin Bieber.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Did he crap his pants?
I
What the
looks
hell
like
are those?
these are
I hate those pants.
Yeah, they're wearing the ones with the huge long crotch and the skinny bottoms. They look like pajamas. It looks like he borrowed some clothes from Ravi Shankar.
They don't look comfortable.
He looks like such a turd. And he's wearing these really big high tops and a gold chain and a white shirt and a hat backwards.
Well, the best is they took a close-up pic of the water he's drinking in the water bottle, and he's kind of like letting it like spill out for his homies. Like it's kind of dripping out.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Look at this, Derek. Come here. Come and get nice and close to my screen with your blind eyes. Look at this. So hold it. There it is. Look at there he is.
Oh.
How cool is that? You can even tell blind that's a douche. Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to, his pants look like a molar.
Oh, dude. That's a good call, buddy.
His pants look like a molar. That's a great call. Yeah. You know how they're supposed to look like a little bit of stuff for your junk and your butt at the top and long legs? No. The crotch goes all the way down. It looks like a molar. Or would you say more of a bicuspid?
Maybe. No, I'll go full molar. Full molar.
Yeah, his pants look like wisdom teeth. It's a douche in wisdom teeth pants. And his boyfriend next to him, too.
At least his boyfriend has normal pants on.
Yeah, his boyfriend wears normal pants. Well, that's for easy access, Todd. Yeah, it's hard to get the molar pants off.
Do you have to wear molar pants because your butt's so loose?
I think
you
so.
Gotta
Because stuff's just hanging out.
At this point.
Same reason why when women give birth, they got to sit on that donut for a couple of minutes.
Yeah. He just couldn't fit in a pair of skinny jeans.
No, it's sticking out. I can't. Oh, that is so offside. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I think mine almost prolapsed yesterday and the day before.
You were going to wear Bieber molar pants today?
Got to phone the Biebs. Oh, where'd you get those molar pants? Yours for sure is sticking out.
The gang here at the Dean Blundell Show wish you a very... Is there something we can say besides Happy Hanukkah? I mean, that's so predictable. Merry Hanukkah, maybe? How about Joyous Hanukkah? Or does that sound too Jesus-y? I know, how about this? Have a sweet-ass Hanukkah. Yeah, I like that. 102.1 The Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
A mother who was jailed for biting off her partner's nuts is back in court after they rekindled their romance. You heard me right. Martin Douglas required emergency surgery and 19 stitches to reattach his scrotum as the drunken assault by his girlfriend Maria Top. The 45-year-old dominatrix admitted to unlawfully and maliciously inflicting grievous bodily harm after she bit his testicles off during some drunken sexcapade. apparently they met, and she was instructed never to go near him. They had a chance encounter. So this was the problem now. They have a chance encounter at a bar, and they get back together, and he's like, I've always loved you, man. I'm still going to love you. Let's stay together. And she's like, oh, thanks. So they got back together. Did you get back together? This is a very obvious question. Would you get back together, and I know your answer, so you can go first, with a woman that bit your testicles off, was charged for it, and spent about 6 months in prison?
They got sewed back on? Well, they did, right? You said it took 19 stitches?
Yeah.
Might have been pretty exciting. Go for round 2.
Yeah, she was a dominatrix. Maybe
Yeah.
he's into that stuff.
Although I don't know
anyways.
about the drunk dominatrix.
Do it. Bite him off. Do it. Let's go for
Let's go for 20. 20 stitches. You can do better.
You sucked last time.
Yeah. Take the tip this time, too. Do it. Just do it. She must be unbelievable in the sack.
Yeah.
If you really put it down to brass tacks, that woman must have something that not many women have. It must look like the Ark of the Covenant. It must be like the greatest thing in the world.
You can't stare straight in it or your face will melt.
Or it'll eat him.
Eat his nuts. Justin Bieber kept collecting credits towards his degree in douchebaggery yesterday when he left a store in Miami and unloaded some water on some paparazzi. He was wearing these super baggy girl pants and a white shirt and 2 gold chains, Ray-Ban sunglasses, and a backwards hat that was barely on his head. Looking cool with his boyfriend in tow. Apparently, he really pissed off. People were taking pictures of him, so he decided to launch a bottle of water at him. I am so embarrassed he's Canadian.
Yeah, at this point.
Is he?
You know when they say the Canadian superstar in international shows? I wish as a government, and you know what? We could revoke his Canadian citizenship, whatever it is. Hey, thanks. We want that back. I'm sorry, you're just a poor representative. What about the Conrad Black thing? You know, like I know they took away his lordship.
Yeah.
Why can't we take away his Canadianship?
They should all be more like Bublé.
Oh yeah, where he just talks about loving being Canadian.
Yeah.
Bublé's
cool.
Who'd have thought? I think Michael Bublé is a million times cooler than Justin Bieber.
Well, he is. Let's be honest. He was actually like quietly like a big partier in the day, but he did it like with class.
Yeah.
He was like the old Rat Pack kind of partying. Like he did it with class, and then he married a really hot chick with the best ass on the planet.
Yeah. So
from Argentina. So you gotta love Bublé.
there's like reason 10, 12, and 15 to love Bublé.
Yeah. Bieber, not a chance.
Yeah, he's just dating some pie-faced teenager. That's all he's doing.
Well, and even when he met Harper a few weeks back with the train conductors thing, like that alone, you should be able to kick him out of Canada for.
Yeah, it was super disrespectful to meet the leader of a country in train conductor pajamas.
Maybe it was past his bedtime.
It probably was. I'm gonna go to bed right after this. So my mom is like bringing a kid to hockey in his gear.
Yeah.
And Boulder police officer told a fellow officer who pulled her over for drinking and driving, quote, I am wasted.
No.
Officer Elizabeth Ward arrested on suspicion of drinking and driving on Tuesday. The 36-year-old, who looks like she's about 55, fell asleep during her mugshot. It's a sweet one. She was pulled over at the side of the road, reportedly driving 40 in an 80 zone.
I love when it's the reverse. Yeah.
How fast you're going? At least 100. 40. And swerving in between lanes before she was pulled over. The kicker is she's an alcohol prevention officer for the Boulder Police Services. So maybe she's doing this at those seminars. What you don't want to do is this, kids. Drink it too fast. And then get in the car right away. What you got to do is have a couple cups of water after and just chill out. You get a good glow on, plus you don't blow over. Oh yeah. Carry lots of XL gum, too.
Yeah, just chase everything with scope.
Yeah, and then eat a cigarette if you get pulled over and run away as fast as you can.
But drive slower, because at least you don't get a speeding ticket, too.
It's one less thing.
And have your brights on and your clickers so you can see the most. Those are Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is in December of the year 2012.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
I was just minding my own business.
It's the Dean Blundell Show.
I was like, boom, it was coming up, boom, boom. Everyone was like,
The Dean Blundell Show.
reality hits you hard, bro.
On 102.1 The Edge.
Have your phone calls, your tweets, and your email, 416-870-EDGE, 870-3343. Hey, The Edge.
Hey,
Lou.
Dean.
Hey, dude.
Glad to have you back. Like I said a couple minutes ago, Derek, you too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it was a tough one. I had it coming out of the bum and the face.
Oh, bummer, man. Bummer.
Yeah, a big bummer.
So listen, I'm going to talk about the show tomorrow night.
You coming?
Yeah, I'm coming, man. I won tickets.
Yeah, boy. How'd you win them?
Okay. I won them on my the dog humping story on Monday with you.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was you.
That was me, man. How's it going?
Good. You little creep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, eh? But listen, anyway, the reason why I was phoning was, could I do 5 minutes of a stand-up?
At the show?
Why don't you give us a minute sample, maybe?
That's a great idea.
We'll see.
You know what we need to do is what? Hang on.
I
Let's just do this. So what happens is anytime there's an amateur, you want to be a stand-up comic, you got to do amateur night. So why don't we do a series of 30 seconds? Can you do a couple of? You said you want to do 5 minutes, so you should be able to do, a quick 30 seconds. We'll see how that goes, and then a quick 30 seconds. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Do you want to do that right now?
Okay, right now.
Okay, let's do it. The 30 second.
Okay.
Hang on.
Confident guy.
Hang on. We got the 30-second timer. 3, 2, 1. What's your name again?
Jerry Brownlee.
That's right, Jerry Brownlee. Okay, Jerry Brownlee, stand-up comic. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jerry Brownlee.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Christmas Fest. Dean Blundell and the boys put on another excellent show. But one thing I forgot to tell you is they have a real special guest tonight. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to be so excited. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you up Drake. Drake. That's right, Drake. The Swan. Here he is live at Christmas for you folks. Drake the Swan. No?
Drake is a duck.
I don't know. Okay, hang on. Let's show you. Need? Or will you actually have a duck with you, sir?
I was thinking about it, but listen.
Are we allowed to bring waterfowl into the show?
Why not?
We can do
All
whatever
right,
we
let's
want.
try another 30 seconds. This is Jerry. Ladies and gentlemen, stand-up comic Jerry Brownlee. Go ahead.
Jerry B.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to talk about my dog there that passed away. About 6 months ago, I went for a walk one night, and I was having a smoke. I went down to this part by the river there, and I was standing there having my smoke. My dog was up there barking. So I yelled up to the dog, "Shut the bleep up." So next thing I know is this two chicks upstairs, up above the railing here, drunk out of their minds. And the one chick said to the other chick, she goes, "Eileen, can you believe that? That dog told me to shut the beep up." No?
No! That's the best part about your jokes.
No. He's got to do that at the show.
That's the
if we
move.
let you do it at the end of each joke, you got to go, no?
No, I wouldn't do that. I continue on, but I'm an amateur, man. What do you expect?
Well, let's try it. That's not bad. I'm laughing, dude. Jerry, we're dying laughing over here.
Okay, good.
Try another 30 seconds. Here we go. Go.
Oh, okay. Let me think now. 30 seconds.
Do this part. This is the funniest part. We got
let
20
me
now.
think now.
Down to 20.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, hang on. See, I had it all written down. Now I'm on the radio.
One liner.
Tell a quick joke.
I can't right now, man. I got all excited, see? I had it all down to the signs, buddy, and I lost it all. I'm nervous as hell. I can't believe I got on the radio just on that whim with the dog thing and that, and the other dog. I've been on the radio twice with you.
Yell no. Yell no?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Say no?
Yes.
No.
You go, no?
No, that's how you end your jokes.
No. Yeah, you end your jokes with that. No?
Oh. Well, I'll stop doing that tomorrow night.
No, do it now. Do it now. We want you to do
We
it.
like it.
3, 2, 1, say it.
Well, no.
No with a question mark.
Yes. I even texted you this morning. That was screwed up, too.
All right. Well, yeah.
No?
Hang on. We'll talk about it. Hang on, okay, Jerry?
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Let's move on. Yeah. Good God, I love that guy. We should let him do it.
Yeah.
Hey, The Edge. Yeah. Hey, The Edge.
Morning.
Hey, dude.
Diener.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling today?
Better, thank you, sir.
I had to take the day off work because you did yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, the wiener was spitting.
The wiener was spitting?
I was sick, man. The wiener was spitting.
Oh, you were. That was sick.
Who were you with on the weekend?
Some dirty girl.
No, just the magazine, buddy.
Oh, I got it. He stayed home and.
I see.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
We got to proclaim today's Diener Day, bud, because you never miss any days.
Yeah, it sucked. It was no good, but you get over it. It's just lots of trips to the bathroom and felt like I got run. It was weird. It was like a 24-hour thing. It felt like I got run over by a truck, and then mid-afternoon I started feeling better, and then by dinner, a little worse. So, but whatever. It's just everybody gets sick.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. I'm empty though.
Jesus.
Merry Christmas, boys.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
That guy said because we missed yesterday, he stayed home and now he's empty. That doesn't make me feel good at all.
No.
Well, yesterday when you weren't here, I told people, I go, this is your day to call in sick, because if Dean called in sick, they're going to believe you.
It's all legit.
This guy took it literally and then pulled the putt all day.
Oh, he's one of those guys that listens to the radio and goes, okay, I'll do that for sure. Hey, we're down here at the X. Come on. I'm coming. Hi, The Edge.
Hey, Dino.
Hey, man.
Hey, Sexy T, how was your trip, buddy?
It was all right, buddy.
Okay, that's good. That's all I want to say, boys. I hope you guys have fun at Christmas fest. I want to suck your wiener.
Okay, man. Bye. Hi, The Edge.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, brother. It's shaking.
Not too much, buddy. Good to hear you back.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Todd, you did all right yesterday.
Yeah, is what I couldn't concur anymore. It was simply all right.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm calling to see if you got any more room for Christmas fest there.
I don't know.
I would love to come, boys.
You know what happens? Everybody does the same thing every single year. They wait till the last second. They could have spent $28, gotten 2 tickets for 60, less than 60, and give money to the Daily Bread Food Bank and Chorus feeds kids. So you can do something good, get your tickets, guarantee yourself entry, and then you get to sit outside and wait.
Well, what about
I know.
What about just buying a lot of beer and will that support it?
Well, when you're there.
Yeah,
I guess so. The folks at Amsterdam would like that, but they're cool. It's just I wish you would have gotten tickets earlier. What's your name?
My name's Alex.
What's in it for you?
Boys, I don't know.
You got a girl you want to take?
I would. Yeah, I definitely do, man. This girl, one of those ones you're just trying to get there.
How old is she?
Trying to get there with. She's my age, 20.
You're 20.
Trying to seal the deal on Christmas Fest, are you?
Well, seems like a pretty good place. You boys are pretty funny. Do most of the work for me, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like that's the story of your life.
Unless,
Oh, come on. Not quite, boys. Come on.
unless we steal her away from you.
Well, I'll definitely, do my best out there.
All right.
What do you think?
All right, I'll give you a couple tickets.
Oh, beauty, boys.
Okay.
You
Not
can't
VIP,
tell you
though,
bought 'em,
just
though.
regular.
Just regular tickets.
Yeah.
Just regular tickets. That's all I ask. fella.
Okay.
But be honest with her. Don't tell her you bought them for her.
Yeah, you say you called and begged us.
I'll tell you guys
so that you guys,
right up.
because you wanted the heavy pet. That's what you want.
Oh, he's going to tell her that he's friends with us.
Helping guys, heavy pet, one chick at a time. Hi, The Edge.
Hey, Diener, how's it going?
Good.
Did you have a chance to hear the show yesterday at all? Just curious.
No, I didn't actually.
You should find out how good that interview with, what's her name, Catherine McDonald, went with for Todd. You should ask him that.
Why, was it good?
Is it good?
It was
Why?
horrible. He tried his best, but it was the awkward moment when he asked her if she would spank the monkey.
That was that's what made it.
Yeah, the awkward moments are what we look for, sir. That was, if you ask me, that's success.
That's exactly what we had talked about after, how it was so funny that she didn't get what Spank the Monkey meant. And there was just this long little silence.
And we know her husband well, so I'm shocked she didn't know.
Oh, I told her right after on text.
Yeah.
And she's like, I seriously didn't know.
Yeah, that's what we try to reach for. That's a 10 out of 10 if you ask me.
Because you get serious news crime reporters on the air and you talk about spanking a monkey. That is going right over their head.
Absolutely. Yeah, I made a fart joke with her on email once, and that didn't go over well. At The Edge.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. What's up?
I just wanted to call in and tell Dean he's a big pussy for taking yesterday off.
I know. That's it?
Actually, no, yeah, that was about it, boys.
All right, thanks.
See you, buddy.
Hi, The Edge.
Hey, I just wanted to say that since Derek joined the show, that guy's amazing.
Yep.
And I just wanted to hear him say what are the three main things in life from that wonderful life tale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The gurgle of a bong, the click of a switchblade, and the moan of a satisfied whore.
That wasn't in the movie.
This is in the R version. It's Derek's new version. Hi, The Edge. Hello. Oh, that's quick. Hi, The Edge.
Dean, I forgot to tell you guys. My girlfriend broke up with me because of you.
Why's that?
Because that one day when I kept swearing, and then her friends must have told her, and we got a humongous fight. I think I deserve tickets.
Oh.
Hi, The Edge.
Hi. Dean?
You just dumped him too.
Yeah. Hey, man, what's up?
How you guys doing?
Good, buddy.
Oh, I got to talk to you guys every day.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're construction and heavy equipment. Just listen to you guys on the radio. And
Do you ever get the feeling this is like a kid's help phone? Well, that's awesome, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dean, I had a question for you.
Sure.
Kind of an awkward male question.
Please.
How much is too much jerking off?
Well, technically speaking, there is no such thing as long as you're not getting arrested for it. Like if you're at home shaking yourself out several times a day, nothing wrong with that. That's a very healthy prostate. You might hurt your wiener, but whatever. As far as how much is too much, it's when you're on the TTC and you just can't control it. You whip them down. That's a red flag.
Or you're going Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
Or talking to a morning show.
Yeah, and asking how many times a day do you do
doing
it?
it well.
Oh, I would assume 15, 20 times.
How old are you?
Jeez.
24.
Got a girlfriend?
Yep.
How many times a week do you're engaged?
You're
And
engaged in
you
something.
yank it 15 to 20 times a day?
And I still have sex with her.
She must be dog-faced.
Oh, no.
Well, why do you keep doing it? Like 50, that's a lot, dude.
That's pretty
How
impressive.
many times a day do you have, how week do you have sex?
4. Roughly 4, yeah.
Oh, so she doesn't want to have sex more than you're having sex now.
No.
So you have to take matters into your own hands.
Hey,
When you're doing that, do you think of someone else or do you think of her?
think of her. She's good looking.
No, you don't. You go on porn.
Yeah, that's
you look,
right.
Yeah, you look at porn. Yeah.
Yeah, listen. Telling us that you don't yank it to porn. Yeah. You always think of your fiance. Yeah, it's like telling Jesus what you didn't do when you were younger.
Dude, now do you do it like when you're at work? Do you take breaks and go do it?
I have.
What do you like? Like what do you do for a living?
Just work heavy equipment.
Okay, heavy equipment. So So when you're driving a backhoe, will you give it a? Because you're in there by yourself, right? Will you give it a pull?
No, not in the machine.
So will you go into like a porta-john and do it?
Yeah.
More of a bathroom. I wouldn't go into one of those. Those are kind of gross.
Yeah, that's low rent, eh? Whacking off in a.
If someone has done that before, you either have a horrible sense of smell or some serious
fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. I think as long as you're appropriate and you're not getting you can't. I used to work at a camp with physically and mentally disabled people when I was a kid, and this is the last I'll say about this. In this camp, when people with mental disabilities get really frustrated, sometimes default position is to pleasure themselves, and I'm not kidding you.
Or like when they missed the hole in the mini golf.
Well, this is the story. We're on hole 16 of mini putt at this camp and getting ready to go to the zip line, right? So they're all excited. Well, one of the campers hits the ball, misses the hole, and he is so frustrated now at this point. He has no other recourse than to lay down and masturbate.
Just to calm himself down.
Yeah, I got to do this. And so he makes a few noises, lays down. Well, it's like masturbation dominoes now.
Oh.
They all start laying down, whacking it. All of them. So out of 14 campers, at least 9 of them are now doing the business.
Wow.
And then a couple of them are crying just because they're so traumatized by it. So I'm hearing that a lot. Even the happy ones doing their business are making that noise. So I didn't. So what they teach you is to turn and walk away, to let them have their private time, because you don't want to embarrass them. You don't want to make them feel bad. You don't want to get them agitated. And you know what? And
this calms them down. It's part of their
with some
remedy.
people, it's a smoke. With those guys, it was just jerking it in the mini putt.
It's a challenging course.
The windmill was a bitch that day. The windmill would give them no respite, Todd.
That clown was looking extra sexy.
Oh, that clown was the reason. Yeah, that clown was the reason. So when you have to do, this is what my point is. Anyway, we never made it to the zip line because there was no way I was touching. Like it was everywhere. It was like they just got in a food fight. It was the most unbelievable thing you've ever seen. So when it's too much when you have to yank them down at the mini putt and give it a pull. It's my advice for you today. If you remember one line for me today, it's this. Problem masturbation happens at every mini putt. Boom.
Next spring, either mini putts places are going to be completely sold out or completely empty. One or the other.
That was amazing, too. Those little guys love that mini putt, man. I tell you, they love it. And now I know why they loved going. It was like a trigger. Oh, yeah! But I don't think you can do it too much. There's no dangerous.
I remember when I was in college, I would maybe the odd date go 10 or 12, and you were like, what? And you're like, that's an issue. This guy's 15, 20 a day. You'd have one
and he's married. You were one
championship
the most you ever do that. Yeah. You have one marathon out of your teen years, and that's it. Every guy does. I wonder if women do that too. That's a great question. Maybe we'll talk about that next. Do women do that as much as guys? Because I imagine it's a much more involved process, just due to all the different things going on with the different body parts, right? Like with guys, it's pretty easy. Just I
don't think women have that 20-minute break. They can just continue.
Some, I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it. I think some women can go and have repeated ones, and some women are twos are I need a sandwich and just relax for an hour.
Yeah, give me a second.
Bored, lonely, hard up. Use your free hand and follow the boys on Twitter.
At D. Blundell Show.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1.
The Edge.
I have a lady on the phone, I believe, that wants to ask a question about it. Hi, The Edge.
Hey.
You're a guy.
Absolutely.
Sorry, go ahead.
My question's for Totter.
Yeah.
Totter.
Hey.
What's up?
Buddy. Is it true if you don't use it, you lose it? Because I've been in a relationship for a girl for a while, and then it ended.
I got to stop you right there because you're asking the guy that's never stopped using it.
Yeah.
Never been in danger.
You should ask the guy that was married for 13 years, and the answer is sort of, but you got to get back on using it right away.
Honestly, I feel like I haven't used it in so long.
How many times a week do you guys tap?
I'd say twice, maybe 3 times.
That's not enough?
Jeez. Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly not enough.
It sounds like it's not too bad though, considering how some relationships go, from what I hear. But I'm like you. If you have sex twice a week only, and you're thinking to yourself that's not using it. That's kind of how I am. And it should be more, in my opinion. But
you know what, brother? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe you and Todd should get together with that guy that can't stop masturbating and come up with a solution.
Well, maybe we can figure that out. If you guys want to give me the number, then yeah, we can figure that out.
Just give it, just yank on it a little bit. Hi, The Edge.
Morning.
Hey.
Hey, I got a comment for Dean this morning.
Sure.
About Todd's comment yesterday about walking on the beach with his girlfriend and getting yelled at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he should have his man card taken away for that. He was a real pussy for not sticking up for himself.
Fill me in. I don't understand.
No, that's not what I said, dude. If you maybe misunderstood. We were talking about on public beaches. There was a story in yesterday's news. We used it. This guy at Marco Island. His last name was Steiner. And people get married on public beaches?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden they expect everyone else who's enjoying the public beach to refrain from their activities at the time. So this local guy on Marco Island was all pissed and started throwing beer cans. And he got arrested for nailing the groom right in the back of the head. And the same incident had actually kind of happened to us when we were in Hawaii. There was a public wedding and we were walking on the beach.
Yeah,
and the wedding planner was like, you got to go away. You're not allowed to be in the shot. And I mean, listen, dude, the last thing I want to do on vacation is start a confrontation in Hawaii. So, it's not about losing your man card. I just decided to walk around because I wasn't necessarily in the mood to go, get
So I think what I'm getting out of this, sir, is Todd, although probably would have liked to have slapped the guy around a little bit, he didn't want to interrupt the people's wedding, so I think we'll let him keep the man
And there were
card.
children there. I was respectful of it.
Yeah, you're right, he says.
I didn't think about that part.
Yeah. But the other guy was hilarious in this Marco
Was he
Island.
a wedding plan? Just get out of here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No.
At the edge.
Oh, Dean.
Yeah.
Hey, you should have laid down with them and jerked off on the course.
What you talking about? Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Made a lot of sense.
Yeah. Get arrested. Hi, the edge.
Hi, Dean.
Hey.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
I just had a question.
Yeah.
I listen to you guys twice a day because I listen in the morning, and then my fiance lives in South Carolina, so we listen to you again at night.
Yeah.
What's up with the podcast from Monday? How come it was never loaded?
Apparently, we had some issues with some cyclists. I don't know a whole lot about it. I'll find out about it today, but yeah, not a big deal.
Yeah, it wasn't
It's
a
stupid.
big
It's
deal,
just we get very proactive over here when someone gets complainy.
Okay, clearly.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I was just wondering because we were pretty upset that it wasn't on there.
It's
and he's
amazing.
like devastated because he's coming up next Thursday, so he's going to miss Christmas Fest.
Oh, are you going to miss Christmas Fest?
Yeah, because he only comes up on the 20th. So
Oh, well,
it's
you
like a
can't
week
do
off.
something without him.
Well, I can, but...
Well, yeah, no, I apologize, but apparently some people with bicycles got upset, so...
Maybe what we'll do is we'll get the podcast back up minus that.
Yeah. I don't know that there was much more. There wasn't a whole lot going on that day anyway, so...
Yeah.
So, don't want...
You're not
Download
missing
this
much.
one. So far, so good today. Hi, the edge.
Hey, Diener.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Not much, dude.
Hey, just wanted to say, this morning I got a disturbing phone call from one of my good buddies. He woke up this morning, checked his girlfriend's phone, and there was a text of a guy measuring his.
Hang on, I got to take that out. You can't say the C word. You can say wiener, though.
Oh, wiener, yeah.
There was a
sorry,
text from a guy measuring his wiener
Yeah,
on your
so
buddy's
he-
girlfriend's phone because he went and checked her phone. So why was he checking her phone? There's the first question.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
He just called me, so he was all upset. So I guarantee he's listening to this, so I just wanted to say for him to come to my New Year's Eve party, there's going to be tons of hot young sluts there, and
Where's his New Year's Eve party?
That's what I want to know, too.
Niagara Falls.
I'm out. Thanks, bud. No, I'm out. Niagara Falls. At the edge.
That guy was impressed by another guy's wiener to invite him to this type of party.
Hey, my body saw some other guy's wiener, so I just wanted to invite him to this party. Hey, dude.
How's it going?
Good.
I just wanted to say that that spank the monkey comment was hilarious yesterday, and
See?
that guy who said it was bad before doesn't know what he's talking about.
See, I told you.
Welcome back, Dean and Derek.
Thanks.
And I wanted to tell you guys about this club I saw at in Rexdale. It's called Sweet 811.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had lots of pictures of that. Sweet 811. That's some Sweet 811. 811?
Hello.
Hey, hi, the edge.
How's it going?
Good.
What do you guys? I got a question for Dean.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday you're sick. Good thing you're back today. What do you think's the best way to call in sick if you're drunk, hungover, or at a job or anything like that?
That was my first one, really. So and I was sick, so I just said I'm sick. I'm not coming in.
You usually sound the part when you're like that, which is good. You sound you're foggy, your voice isn't quite there.
I think I've always said the best defense is a good offense. So what you do is you embellish as much as you can. You call, you go, I'm so sorry, and then make a couple puke noises, maybe get a whoopee cushion, make a couple fart noises. And just say, hey, listen, I am so sick today. The flu, and it's flu season. This is the best time to not go to work.
Unless you get the flu the week you get back or something, then you're really screwed because you got to go to work with it. Yeah.
Or you just tell them it's a double dose.
What are you guys going to do?
What's that?
Say we go to Christmas Fest, which I have tickets for tomorrow. That's another question. I got an email saying me and a friend can go. Is that pretty legit or no?
Totally legit. Yeah. What website's it from?
Your website.
Yeah.
I got an email from you guys. I'm with you guys are signed up on the website.
Yeah, it's totally legit. If you won tickets, you won tickets. We did an Inside Edge contest too.
Sweet deal. I'm pumped about that. Me and the girl going.
All right, bud. Well, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay, buddy.
Just plan your getaway from your boss the next day. By the Edge.
Dean, you got dicked on Monday, didn't you?
What's dicked?
I don't know.
Oh, hammered.
Hammered, I think.
No, not at all.
Dickered.
Not dicked is like wasted. No, not at all. I haven't had a drink in probably 3-4 days. I have 4 days, maybe 5. I can't remember.
Withdraw.
You're getting the shakes, bud.
No, just sick. At the Edge.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
You know what? I'm sick and tired of Drake, eh?
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Have you seen his tweets
recently? Did you see him
recently?
in Toronto Life?
No.
Did he make the top 50 under 50 or something?
Yeah.
No, the top 10 influential persons in the city.
Hey, dude, Post City Magazine. My girlfriend gave me a copy of it because someone gave it to her. Post City Magazine. We're on the naughty list of the most influential people.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, we're the naughty influential people. We influence people poorly. Because you know who else is on the list too, though?
McGinty?
Yeah. We're right next to him. I was so pissed off. And then Doug Ford on the other side. I'm like, no, we're not in the same category.
I gotta tell you, we were in a restaurant. Drake walks in.
Yeah.
My wife turns to me. She goes, "Look, it's Drake." And I turn and go, "Who?" Right? And he turns to me. He gives me this dirty look, and so is his posse. He looks around at me. It's like, what? You don't know Drake? It's like, I don't give a damn. You know?
Yeah, he doesn't. Well, here, we'll do this for you. This is
The Dean Blundell Show proudly presents Tweets from Drake.
You won't get away with just a thank you. You owe me a favor.
You've been listening to Tweets from Drake from The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1 The Edge.
And that was for the guy at the bus station in the bathroom stall.
The Dean Blundell Show proudly presents Tweets from Drake.
I can't do it. It's the only new one, though. Do it. Rest in peace to my grandmother, Evelyn Cher.
You've been listening to Tweets from Drake from The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1 The Edge.
That is so sad.
A tweet is a tweet.
It's just a tweet.
Yeah.
The first one was funny, though.
So we're on the naughty list, are we?
Yeah, big time. Now I'm starting to get it, actually.
Okay, here you go. The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1.
Yeah, I heard you. Dean, okay? Chubby lips? Okay?
Chubby lips.
Hey? You look like Jimmy Walker on the right-hand side.
Dynamite.
Yeah, no mine.
I'm a big fan.
Craig Gass is here, everybody.
Hey.
All right, brother.
I'm doing, what are you, sick?
Yeah, I was very sick, yeah. Yes, I really have. I had like this crazy panic attack once. This is a true story. Todd knows the story. I couldn't get out of my shower. This is 2 years ago, which led me to my divorce. So I realized what made me have the panic attack. Then on the other
horrifying.
Yeah, it was terrible. But I'm good now, so that's nice. And then anyway.
Because the bitch is gone. I'm sorry. Should I not have said that? I'm sorry. That was me. That opinion is the opinion of Craig Gass.
No, I won't be having those anymore. Yes, you're correct.
Okay. I have Tourette's.
And then this. this was like the only day I've missed in like 12 years, really. So
it's Christmas Fest.
Yeah, I know, and I had to get it back together because we got a big show tomorrow. So
you can't get AIDS during Christmas Fest. You can't. What the hell's wrong with you, man?
You can only get AIDS at Christmas Fest.
Yeah. You're supposed to get AIDS on New Year's.
Yeah, here's to AIDS on New Year's. I wonder what the most infected day for AIDS of the year would be.
I gotta be careful of the answer.
What?
That's a good.
Well, no, I'm just
saying. Todd's birthday.
Todd's birthday. Anytime you leave the hot tub.
Hey, dude, thanks so much for coming. Now, first of all, you're going to be at Christmas Fest. We're really, really happy you're here. Kev's flying in this morning. And joining us tomorrow morning for the show. And yeah, it's going to be good. I don't know if you saw what we're doing and what you're doing, but it's a big show. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, well, when we first, you guys first talked about, hey, would you want to be a part of this? I said, yeah, but I'd like to do something unique to the show.
Yeah.
So how about if I just did, did something different where I could, how about if I just did, keeping with the theme, if I just did Christmas stories, but read bastardized versions of Christmas holiday classics as different celebrities.
I like that.
And then and you guys are into that. Yeah, and Kevin's going to do it, and this is the date, and I'm looking at the date, and I'm like, I wonder what's going on in Toronto that week. And I'm like, the Seahawks are playing that
And you're a
week.
freak.
The biggest. I'm gay. I'm actually gay about the Seahawks.
I do not know. I heard a story about a guy that refused to shave his beard till the Seahawks won the Super Bowl.
Huh. You do that with your balls?
No. But that was the gayest I've heard. But I have seen you lose your mind on national television.
That's right, because I was on the field when the disaster on Monday Night Football against Green Bay with that awful catch and that they ruled a touchdown. But I have actually booked shows around the country around
So you
the
can see your Seahawks.
and Mariners baseball games, and I'm one of like 7 fans.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not many fans of those teams. And the first time I started realizing I could do that, I remember booking myself. And keep in mind, I know nobody cares about the Seahawks. I'm aware of that. But the first time I did that was I was in St. Louis, and Seahawks were playing in St. Louis, and a radio station that I was on said, "You keep talking about that game. Do you have tickets?" And I said, "Well, I'm just getting one ticket, so I don't think it'll be that hard to get one ticket." So, and they said, "Because our radio station, we do the halftime events on the field. So if you want, we can give you a field pass and you can hang out on the Rams sidelines." And I said, "All right, and I didn't tell them. I took the pass. I walked on the field that Sunday on the Rams sidelines wearing a Seahawks jersey. People in like the upper level of the stadium were going, "You suck! Boo!" And they're throwing stuff at me. And the game ends. We win. We come from behind with 3 seconds left in the game. And I'm ecstatic. And as I'm leaving the stadium, my quarterback for the team, Matt Hasselbeck, is walking out of the stadium. And I've worked with people who are a lot more famous than Matt Hasselbeck. So I don't know what it was about this moment that made me start my period. I completely...
You were a huge fan, so much so you began menstruating.
I see him and I go, "Matt!" And he turns around and he goes, "What's up?" And I go, "What's up?" I just completely like lost it. And then I realized I got my camera phone. I go, "Matt, dude, can real quick, picture, real quick." And I give my camera to an usher, and then I take the picture. It's on my Facebook page. I look like I'm like jumping out of my skin, like I'm shaking.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "All right, I'll see you later." And he walks away, and I go, "What?" There's something about.
You don't want to hang out with me?
Yeah.
You don't want to go for a coffee?
You don't know who I am?
You want to go for a pop?
There's something about meeting somebody who you really admire where you want to stretch out a moment that is clearly over. Like I had to, can I have a picture? And he said, "Yeah." And I take the picture, and
Then
he's
he
like,
takes
all
off.
right, I took my picture. I'll see you later. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And but I want more. And he's walking away from me, and I go, "Matt!" And he turns around, and I put my hand out. Like come over here and shake.
Yeah, you didn't.
And I'm like, "All right, this is it." And as he's walking towards me, I'm like, "All right, this is it. We're gonna." And these are the only words that come out of my mouth. I shake his hand and I go, "You make me so happy." And he goes, "What?"
It's like meeting a hot chick. That's what happened to you. You froze up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like the day we met the Victoria's Secret supermodels.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
like-
Alessandra Ambrosio and Lily Aldridge,
Yeah.
they came in here, and I think Todd and I both said, "Yeah, I got it."
How you doing?
No idea. It absolutely, because I overanalyzed what I said afterwards. I was
You
like,
should have given him a
he's-
Coke.
Yeah.
We could have lived out a classic commercial there.
Well, coming up in just a couple minutes, Craig Gass is going to be doing a bastardized Christmas carol for us, or a Christmas poem, or a Christmas story. So please hold on for that as Craig joins us. Craig Gass, everybody's
All
going to be
right.
here tomorrow night at
All right.
Christmas Fest. Thanks for coming.
All right, I'm excited.
Are those
Excited to be here.
What are those? Are those bifocals? What are you going? You just put on your glasses.
I just got my glasses so I can read. I was going to print up something and read something funny.
What's that like?
Being able to read?
Being able to read? I still can't believe I got that wrong. Like, I had no
Don't worry
idea.
about it.
For anyone who doesn't know, I asked Todd a couple weeks ago at, I guess a couple months ago at Sausage Fest. I was like, because Derek wasn't there. He was out of town. And I said, "Hey, is it just me that Derek doesn't look in the eye? Like, I feel like he's uncomfortable around me." And he goes, "Dude, he's blind." And I was like
totally blind.
what? And I go, "Really?"
Yeah,
And
you
he's
can
like,
get a dog blind. That's how blind
You
he
felt
is.
so bad.
Well, because Todd kept going on with it, it made me feel like a dick. He was like, "Are you serious, dude?
Did
You didn't know he was
really?
getting
Yeah.
You didn't know he was.
How do
You
you
know
not
he's
know?
blind?
You're so insensitive.
Yeah, and I was like, God, okay, I'm sorry.
His Twitter handle is Blind Derek. There's your clue.
Dude, that happened to me once when I met Stephen Hawking. I'm like, what the was wrong with that guy?
His voice is weird,
What's
eh?
wrong with him? Is he
Monotone.
lazy? What's his problem?
Nice to meet you, Dean.
He can't walk, you dick!
Court Broadcasting System presents
The Dean Blundell Show.
going to be a super duper program for you.
102.1. The Edge.
I love the conversations right before we get back on the air. It's like, yeah, anyway, that's when I found out I had chlamydia. We're back on the air.
You know,
It's
90%
8:05.
of those conversations would have had us fired 100% of the time. Yeah.
There's been several conversations we brought on the air and we instantly regretted it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Biggest regret?
Biggest regret?
Yeah, a conversation you had the biggest regret about.
Oh, man. I don't have any.
Doesn't that surprise you you don't have any?
I don't.
Don't-
No, I was thinking about it today because we got to do this thing tomorrow, and I've got some visuals I want to use for a couple of things that we've done. One of them includes a lawsuit I can't talk about on the air, but even that I'm not ashamed of. I think a couple of times, back in the early days, like my first maybe year, I remember saying something that was just way offside about the Sopranos chick, Jane Malfi. Remember Malfi, the psychologist, James Gandolfini psychologist?
Yep.
I remember saying something about her in a stairwell, and thank God we had 4 listeners at the time because no one heard it. But that would have been terrible.
Really?
Yeah, so maybe that. But no, I don't regret anything.
What about stuff about people, and then it gets back to you, and you're like, because I thought that was funny to say on the air, and then people call you and they go,
No, because if you can't, especially at this stage of my life, we had an issue with cyclists the other day. I know it was an innocuous conversation, and you could assume something out of it, but it didn't matter. And I really don't care.
You had an issue with who?
Cyclists.
Oh, they get very protective of themselves.
He said Cy. You had an issue with Cy doing the halftime show.
Yeah, it was a Gangnam Style thing.
Yeah.
I want to punch him out. I'd like to clothesline Cy.
I had an issue with Koreans, and
I don't like him
but people know where I stand on that.
Yeah, I know.
See, that's stuff you got to be careful of saying.
Yeah, of course.
Do you regret saying you had an issue with Koreans?
When you talk about like banging chicks on the air and you tell the stories, do you ever hear from the girls like,
yeah, there's a couple. That was one of my regrets. Was I think playing a voicemail of an ex-girlfriend. You don't realize the impact that would have.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hilarious because she was bawling her eyes out in it. But at the time, you don't realize. Oh, she actually has friends and a family.
Yeah.
So
that's the best stories, man. Whatever we were talking about off the air, man. That's the stuff. That's the stuff you should talk about on the air.
I know. I wish.
I was
we're going to talk about it tomorrow night because some stuff we've never talked about and we can't talk about. We'll talk about tomorrow night. It'll be fun
at the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to have some visual aids as well, which is less painful than regular aids.
Hey, so I'm not doing stand-up comedy at the show.
No.
What I'm doing is I was going to take and tomorrow I want to mess with it even more. I want to act out some famous scenes with you guys, but replace some classic characters with different characters.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you gave us a great example once of the Christopher Walken scene with the watch, giving it back to the boy from Pulp Fiction, and you did it as Tracy Morgan, I believe.
Right.
Yeah, like something like that.
Right. So I'm going to take the classic thing things that we know and love, and I'm going to bastardize them as different people. And to give
us
you an
example. Yeah.
I'm going to read some very famous lyrics. These are lyrics written by Adele for Someone Like You. And except I'm going to read these lyrics.
Adele, that's a big girl with the jazz voice.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, you're going to hear back about that now, you son of a bitch. And here is Adele's Someone Like You, spoken word by Gilbert Godfrey. Here we go. Show! I heard that you settled down, that you found a girl, and that you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Well, guess she gave you the things I didn't give to you. I hate to show up out of the blue, uninvited, but I couldn't stay, and, I couldn't fight it. I had hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that, for me, it isn't over. Never mind. I'll find someone just like you. Go to Christmas Fest and get AIDS.
No wonder she had the throat surgery.
Yes. Affleck.
He didn't do that anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got fired, man. He got fired, for some Japanese jokes about the tsunami. What else? What else you got? You got anything else?
Well, I just like doing Christopher Walken.
Okay. How could you not?
Yeah. All right. Christopher Walken, spoken word. Here we go.
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I came to win. Battle me. That's a sin. I won't tear the sack up. Punk, you better back up. Try and play the role, and the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up. Come on, throw your hands up. If you got the feeling, jump across the ceiling. Muggs is a funk fest, somebody talking junk. Yo, I'll bust him in the eye, and then I'll take the punks home. Feel it, funk it, amps in the junkin'. And I got more rhymes than there's cops that are dunking. Donut, shop, shum nuff. I got props from the kids on the hill, plus my mom and my pops. Pow!
I don't know. That was ridiculous. Sorry. Christmas Fest, everybody. Christmas Fest.
Great guys, everybody. We'll see you
Can I
tomorrow
just
night.
point out there's a lot more thought going into what I'm doing tomorrow night than what I'm doing this morning?
I'm laughing,
I'm
man.
just kind
That's
of
all that
skimming it.
matters.
But
Very
so
funny.
Kevin Smith. What's Kevin going to do?
What Kevin does, whatever Kevin wants to do.
How do you become friends with Kevin Smith? That's what I want to know.
He's got to ask you. Yeah. It's like being invited.
Really?
Yeah.
So he hit you guys up, and then you guys have been friends ever since?
Yeah. We went and played hockey together once, and he puked up bile, and I hurt my groin, and that was that.
You guys bonded.
It was a match made. No, it's we got to know each other over years of doing interviews and talking about work and stuff, and so it's gonna be fun. And you know what? He's more excited than I am. I talked to him yesterday, and he's really excited to come and do this and answer questions, take live questions, have a different format, because this is what he loves to do now. He loves to talk in front of people and set this stuff up. So having you be there and do your thing, and Kev do his thing, and us do our thing, and put it into the form of a variety show, and then have the Dirty Heads and a couple other bands play. It's just going to be gas.
This
is
nuts.
Fun. Yeah, it's going to be good.
I think the venue's pretty small to do something like this. I mean, this is huge.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Well, it's we had to. You know what they do? Hey, when they like we were going to do an arena show.
You were going to do this in an arena?
Yeah, but we'd have to like close most of it.
It's like an accordion.
Yeah.
You kind of like
bring the drapes in further.
The stage is pressed right up against the seats.
You're like, yeah, we're at the arena, but you'd have the curtains covering the entire upper section of.
They do that here at the ACCA.
Yeah, they do.
Sometimes you'll hear shows there, and you're like, oh wait, the capacity is only like 2,100. Like, yeah.
I did. My friend, I used to live with a comedian named Mitch Hedberg. Do you know who Mitch Hedberg is?
Of course.
Mitch was my roommate. He was my first roommate in New York, and he did his show once where he did an arena, but they used they put the stage on the floor facing one half of the arena.
Yeah.
And then the back half was just empty, and they put up some curtains, and then Mitch went out on stage, turned around to the empty half and went, man, I expected a lot more people than this to show up, but here we go. And he did his entire show with his back to the audience, facing the empty seats.
Oh, now he probably knows what it's like to be Jason Rouse.
What happened with Jason? Funny. It's funnier than you know, Dean. What happened with Jason Rouse?
No, he's funny. It was just a joke. I was just taking a shot at a funny comedian.
All right.
I was going to say, now you know what it's like to be Sean Majumder, but he actually gets people to go to his shows. He's
Mitch doesn't know anything right now, though, because
he's dead.
He's dead. Yeah.
That's an empty stage, man. I thought you were going to go to a dead joke. Did you think he was going to go to a dead joke? And he was like,
he killed
now
himself,
he knows
right?
what it's like.
Did he kill himself?
He had an overdose.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Yeah.
And he's your buddy. Who's your roommate?
He was my first roommate in New York. Yeah. Really funny guy and a great guy. A really well put together guy. Very independent, very selfless. He just had one flaw and it killed him.
Was that cocaine?
Yeah. Well, it was a few things apparently. I mean, when I was living with him, we would party and but I'd never heard about heroin.
Oh, it was the heroin. Wow.
Well, when I
make that jump too.
It's like Dewey Cox. You don't want to try this. No, stay away, Dewey. You can't handle marijuana. It makes your nuts feel amazing. You don't want to try this. But I do. Yeah. He while I was living with him, he went on the road and he. I'm at his apartment and where I'm crashing and I decide to look up Mitch Hedberg. I Google Mitch Hedberg, and the story comes up that Mitch has signed a $500,000 deal with Fox. And I'm talking to him every day, and he hasn't mentioned that he just. But I'm reading a Time magazine article that Mitch Hedberg has signed a $500,000 deal. So he gets back into town, and we have plans to go see Rob Zombie. So we meet up at this bar, and before the concert, and I go, "So how's it going, man?" And he goes, "Oh, it's going good, And I go, "Yeah." Hey, I read a crazy article about you that you signed, like Time magazine said you signed a $500,000 deal, and his only reaction was, "Yeah, man, can you believe they print that crap?" And I was like, "So that's true?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's true." And he broke down the deal for me, and I was like, "You got a $500,000 deal?" And he moved out of the apartment. He kept the apartment, but he moved into the Chelsea hotel.
Yeah.
And then once he moved in there, that's when the story started coming out. And apparently Fox couldn't get him on the phone. And then he went into an abyss and
heroin.
And heroin, yeah. And that's when I started hearing stories, and I'm like, what? Really? No, I've never seen that before. But I would hear these stories, and it was sad. It was sad.
Well, anytime someone goes through that, it's sad. Anytime you see someone that's kind of, is stuck to addiction and has the ability to not get out of it. You do whatever it is, it's like a chain, and you can't fault someone for it.
That's why I got to say I'm really proud of Steve-O for turning around, because he was on death's door. And
well, as he says, when Johnny Knoxville does your intervention, you got a problem.
I'm really proud of that guy. I'm looking forward to
well, he'll be here tomorrow, too, yeah.
Yeah, man, I'll be hanging out, so we'll rock out.
Big gas, everybody.
Right on. AIDS, bands.
Dean Blundell Show.
102.1 The Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
We're back. Popular visual arts teacher at St. Francis High School was struck by a train while taking pictures of
the train.
Oh, close-up shot.
Cops said 52-year-old Kathy Carlisle was on train tracks near the campus of St. Francis taking pictures of an approaching train when she was struck from behind. See, this is the key part of taking pictures of oncoming trains when you're on a junction. Junction is a group of tracks.
Yeah.
You got to make sure the train that's coming towards you isn't making the same sound as the train coming behind you.
She got railroaded, though, eh?
Baby got railroaded. Baby got railroaded, baby. What'd you do? I railroaded her. Sad, though, the married mother of 3 taught 600 students at a Catholic school since 2008. Students are posting praises of her passion and the love of the color orange and how much she got to their lives.
Some great pictures of railroad ties, too, that she took at
the
end.
last few?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I've always wondered how people get in train accidents because they're on the tracks. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. Yeah, because they're there. Like stories of guys that like 2 guys fell asleep on the tracks. Or what are they, 3 feet apart in the whole world, in this entire country, and that's where they choose to fall asleep because they're on a track.
Yeah. But like, how into the art are you of it when you don't hear the train from behind you coming? Like
deadly into it.
I saw a video once that has to be online somewhere. It was like 15 years ago. Someone showed up at my buddy's place and was like, "Dude, you got to watch this DVD. You'll never look at trains the same way again." And it was Too Shocking for TV was the name of the DVD.
Oh yeah,
I remember
before the internet.
These were awesome.
Yeah, and it was just people dying. Like news cameras showing up at events and capturing people dying, and they can't show this on TV. And
I'm laughing.
Yeah, one was a train festival that was happening in a town where they had all these classic trains on the tracks.
Yeah,
but these tracks are also being used for commuter trains. So there's lots of people around, and there's somebody who wasn't paying attention gets hit by a train, and it absolutely changed the way I looked at trains for the rest of my life. I mean, you
don't F with trains.
The body was just immediately this body didn't explode, but it immediately became like a dummy and just flopped.
Oh, it's like that. It's like that video of the elephant kicking around the elephant trainer. Have you seen that? It's the funniest thing you've ever seen.
Oh, come on, guys.
Really?
Authorities said a 44-year-old woman whose body was found in a Pennsylvania state park almost a week after being reported missing committed suicide by inhaling helium gas from a helium container. Imagine those last words.
Help me! Seriously, I regret nothing! Life's not worth living! I am so depressed, it's unbelievable. Oh, boy!
An 11-year-old boy has been accused of trying to carjack and rob a woman at gunpoint.
11.
No.
Huh?
Yeah.
Apparently,
what's the kid's name? See if we can guess more about him.
I don't know. Let's not. And even returned to the scene of the crime as a news reporter was interviewing the victim. What a stupid 11-year-old kid. 22-year-old Amy Garrett was sitting in her truck at a parking lot at a Foursquare church waiting for her parents. That's when she was approached by 2 boys ages 11 and 7.
7? Back up.
Yeah.
Give me your car and your money, or the 7-year-old's gonna get angry.
The older boy told Garrett he had a gun and would shoot if she didn't give him the truck. She's like, I don't believe you. That's when he produced the gun.
Whoa.
That's when the 7-year-old instructed the older boy to produce the gun. The 7-year-old's like,
show her we're serious.
He's the brains of the operation, eh?
Wow.
The 11-year-old then lifted up his shirt and showed the handgun that was in his pants. Yeah. He was pissed down the front of his pants.
What's up, bitch?
This may be a Thomas the Train shirt, but
I'm going Diego with your ass.
She asked if it was real. He said, you don't ever ask somebody if it's real.
What?
The 11-year-old said, I'm reading it right here. That's how you get yourself shot, he said.
Bitch.
He also told her he was prepared to, quote, blow her brains out if you didn't give me that truck, wallet, and your phone. This kid was thinking. Yeah, because most 11-year-olds would just say, just give me the truck and some candy. He wanted the wallet and
the phone.
Yeah,
exactly.
She chose not to give him anything and drove the car away while calling 911. The cops arrived on the scene, spotted the boys during the interview of the woman, They were standing across the street watching, eating ice cream.
We're on TV waving.
What did they look like? Right there.
Right there, the
one's eating
ice cream. Stupid right kids. Over there. They were eating ice cream.
Yeah, they went got ice cream.
Somebody needs to hit this kid with a tray.
Those are your Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is in December of the year 2012.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 The Edge.
Time for Wha Happened.
What?
Hi, The Edge.
How's it going?
You're not a girl. Hi, The Edge. Hello.
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
Karina.
Hey, Karina, how are you? It's Ladies'
Good.
Day. Wha Happened?
Hey, what's up, Karina?
Okay, so I like.
Hey, what happened? Hey, what happened?
Boom goes the dynamite. Okay, like every good girl should. You get laser hair removal.
Yeah, that is a good girl, actually.
Love your attitude.
Yes. So I'm there doing it, and the girl who was doing it, like.
Did she go like this? Did she go? Turn the music off. Did she go like this? Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
Or Karina, did she go like this?
No. But
Okay, good.
She did go like this. Okay.
Whoa! Really? How'd that go again?
Wow.
How'd that go?
Like this. Okay.
Like, did she have a cold, or was she really enjoying it?
She lowered her face.
Oh, down into it.
Yes.
That's hot. Sorry, that's hot.
And then she started. I didn't know what to do, so I just sat there. Okay, that's what happened to me.
How old are you?
She actually...
Yeah, she went down for a sniff. She went down for a taste.
But she stayed there for a second.
For a second, she went down there and went, okay.
And Karina, the trooper, just lay there.
Wow, she's halfway through getting a Brazilian. You don't think she's going to leave, right? That looks weird.
Was she hot? Was she hot at least?
She was.
I was just going to give you crap for asking that question.
Why?
That woman was assaulted, and you're asking if the assaulter was hot?
She didn't seem to care.
No, not at all.
Can we give these 2 tickets to Christmas Fest?
So what did you say to her after? Nothing?
I said nothing. I was just like, I don't know. So now I have to go back January the 4th, and I don't know if it's going to happen again.
Wow.
Go to someone else that doesn't get down there and have a whiff.
Or like, just don't change your panties for like 2 weeks until before.
Yeah.
The weird thing is, I actually took it as a compliment.
Of course.
I like it.
Of course. Certainly not an insult.
No. If she went,
yeah,
it's good.
Yeah.
It's better than, that's terrible.
Yeah.
What have you been eating?
How awesome would it be if she said,
did you love an unclean man?
I love my job.
Infection free.
You made up for the last 8.
Well, yeah, you bring this good up. You give good up point there, Todd. A good up point.
Is that one of those good up points?
One of them good up points is that she probably maybe had a terrible day up till that point. You were very clean, and she
what
appreciated
a relief.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, thank Christ you're here.
That's
the
awesome.
Edge. Yeah, that's good. Hi.
Hi,
Hey, who's this?
Sabrina.
What the happened? What the happened?
What happened?
Okay, am I on?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened is I broke a man's penis.
Whoa.
And how did you do that?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, how did I do that? We were
Pick up my wiener.
having sex rather forcefully.
Yeah.
And he missed the target.
Oh, it hit the gooch. Yeah, it hit the gooch. Yeah, you went gooch.
Well, you got
gooch
a tough
hunting.
gooch. Yeah.
So
That chick's got one tough gooch.
Like a brick wall of a gooch.
That chick's taints like a brick wall. It's unbelievable.
Is that Elvis?
I gotta tell you something. I broke my dick. I was going for it, Mr. Turkey. Hit the steel wall of a gooch. What happened there?
So we, to add insult to injury, we had to go to the hospital.
Of course.
Yeah, because you broke his wiener.
Yeah, so we went to the hospital, and
I had to phone his parents and tell them that their son
cut my wiener
because I broke his stick and he might have to have surgery. And it was the worst phone call I ever made. And these people are now my in-laws. So, you know, clearly.
Do you guys have kids and stuff now?
Yes.
It's all good. They probably
little broken dick and
yeah,
it would be a pretty funny call though. Calling you're just dating the guy. Hey, you might be my future mom and dad one day, but
I
broke his dick.
Can I ask you a question about that? I've actually heard that of this happening, that it can happen, and doesn't he still stay like when it's broken? Doesn't he still stay like full size, like it doesn't go down?
Yeah, no, it does. It stays because there's a break, so the blood vessels don't empty. You know what I mean? So parts of it stay bigger, and I've heard parts of it stay smaller. I've had a friend that did that, and he said it was crooked for like 3 months.
So what, you get like a right angle.
Yeah.
Really?
For 3 months, and then it gradually kind of makes its way back.
Was that the same for you?
I don't know. She's off the phone.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's scary.
It's crazy.
It's scary when you
the Hall of Fame.
Hi, the Edge.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, white people?
Who is this?
This is Leah.
Hey, Leah, how are you? I knew
I'm
a chick
good.
in high school. We called her Ghana Leah.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
I got leotard.
Leotard.
Hey,
that's a good one. Never heard of that
What's
one.
up, Leotard?
Okay.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? School bully who, thank God, thought I was funny, had the funniest line to this day in high school. When they introduced a new student, they said, "Class, I want you to say hello to our new student. This is Luba." And without even missing a beat, he went, "I want Mama Luba." I was like, that's brilliant. That's like, if I live to be 100, I'll never hear anything as brilliant as that.
Oh, my God.
It's like Ghana Leah's. All right, go ahead, Leah.
Want Mama Luba?
I should have given you one of those. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, it was May 2-4 weekend. Me and the girls went up north.
I like how this is starting.
Yeah, got a little drunk, went into town and went to the bar, met some guys. They were a lot younger. So,
No.
One to another, went to his car. Really young. He was like 24. I'm kind of a bit older than that. And, we started getting it on. And next thing you know, the guy is slapping and spitting on me.
What?
Yeah.
Sounds like I liked it. Yeah.
It's the best.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. I didn't know what to do. I just kind of went with it. But, like, a lot of slapping and a lot of spitting.
So, she no G's once again in any of her words that usually require G's. So I'm guessing Oshawa, Durham County, Curtis. Where are you from?
No, I'm from Toronto.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. You live in Toronto.
Okay. Where are you from? Where are you from?
This was up north in Wasaga.
Were you down the street from an asylum?
So what'd you do? Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, I just went with it.
And you like it now?
For the following week, I was pretty sore.
That's your story?
It's story, man. Come on. It's slapping and spitting. The girls were laughing for weeks.
Oh, they saw it?
Oh, no.
Okay. Were they all taking turns slapping you?
Spitting on you? At the Edge.
Hold on. Go.
What?
Yeah, go.
Hi, baby.
Hold on.
Okay.
Going to school?
Bye, baby.
Hold on. What do you mean, hold on?
Sorry, dropping off my son at daycare.
Okay. Dude, she's getting him out of the... Get out of the car. I'm on the phone with the radio station.
Yeah, okay, honey, I love you. All right, yes, I'm a whore, and...
Go ahead.
You guys still doing What Happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a great story. So me and my girlfriend back in high school, we were quite the partiers, and we went to a bar, and we met these two guys, and they actually ended up being brothers. So we went back to her place, and, we started fooling around, and so her and her guy are doing whatever, and then all of a sudden, I hear her screaming, and then him screaming. So I go into the room. I guess he put his thing, and she all over him.
Oh, my God.
All over.
Thank you.
Just dropped her kid off at daycare. Yeah.
She just dropped her kid off daycare, and the kid's off at the pool.
And they talked about a poopy sex injury. Get out of the car. I got to talk about the time the butt plug left a mess. Hi, the Edge.
Hey, Dean.
Yeah, you're not a girl. Hi, the Edge.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, you're done. You got to give it to the first chick, right? What was your story again?
The girls sniffed me when I was getting laser hair.
Yeah, you win for sure.
You're a winner on the Dean Blundell Show. Yay!
Things you don't want to hear from your laser hair removal person went in for a Brazilian. That's good.
That's a phenomenal story.
Things you don't want to hear from your proctologist during a rectal exam either. You're fine. That's awesome.
Book another appointment just for me.
Things you want to hear from your gynecologist or your proctologist.
Oh.
They're fine. It's all good down here.
Playing a musical instrument.
Hey, we call this the rusty trombone. It's also an exam.
Is that the proctologist? Both. Here's another one you don't want to hear from the proctologist. Okay, now do me.
Attention citizens of Florida. Attention citizens of Louisiana.
The Dean Blundell Show.
It's going to be category 5 or greater.
102.1.
Amy Anonymous is here, everybody.
How are you?
She's our 420 activist. She roams the streets making sure everybody has their supply.
and in terms of being, I guess, a legal pusher, the best ass on the planet.
I didn't notice it till today. We've had her in like 10 times. It is a good ass. Great ass.
Guys, it's homegrown.
Is it really? Yeah. Congratulations on your ass. That's well done. So it is getting red. Yeah.
Very shy.
So let's talk about something of the milk and cookies that you're doing. Why don't you tell us about that? As a good cause.
Over the weekend, well, every year.
Close to the mic.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
guys.
pretend it's your
Last year
boyfriend.
we started. Oh my God, you guys are killing me today. Last year I had an idea and I wanted to give out milk and cookies for the homeless. So,
Is this one of them funny stoned ideas? You know, you come up with, you go, man, it'd be so cool to build a rocket ship and go to the moon.
something like that, but I made it become a reality because honestly, I ain't taking a rocket ship to the moon.
Yeah.
Like, it was. I want to do that. I'd love to give back because I mean I've been given a lot in my life. So I enlisted some friends and they helped me out, and we got all these items together. And last year we went out and handed it out. So this year, as I said, I wanted to make it an annual event. This year I got even more donations. So these gave me free milk. I got a whack load of cannabis. We even got
Wait a
hand
second.
warmers.
Whack load?
Whack load.
And I meant
you
to
know
ask
you leave for Santa, right?
Yeah.
Milk and cannabis.
Yeah, or my cookies.
Are they your cookies, your special cookies?
These cookies were not special. The reason for that is as you know, they can be very overwhelming for someone.
Where's Derek?
Yes, where's Derek?
Yeah, Todd was on a 24-hour jag. He only came down after he pooped.
Oh my goodness. We went and saw Lincoln Park. I maybe had a quarter of a cookie. Dean, I couldn't drive into work the next day. Dean had to pick me up. I'm like, you got to pick me up.
Oh, dude, ask Derek. Yeah. Grab Craig's mic for a sec. Tell us about your first time. And you gobbled down one of her maple squares.
It was a maple square with some nuts on it, and I went, this looks really good. What's the worst? I thought it would be like maybe the buzz of having a couple of Jolt Colas or Red Bulls or something like that. 45 minutes later, the world slowed to a grinding halt.
But your mouth didn't. You just kept talking and talking.
Dean, you were on the air at the time, and you were trying to warn me as best you were like shaking your hands, and I wasn't.
Not to eat the whole thing. You stuffed it right in.
I
stuffed it.
Because that's just how I eat.
You stuff. You're a stuffer.
I gobble.
Stuffer.
He's a gobbling stuffer.
And then you're saying things like, Charlie Sheen.
Charlie
You were freaking out. Yeah, he was losing it.
Charlie Sheen. Yeah, I can see. I kept going, I can see.
Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen. Poop for colas. Charlie Sheen. So you're going to go out and deliver cookies again.
Done.
You've already did it.
I got everyone together and we did it this Saturday. And actually, I have the video out on my website right now. So if you go to my website, amyanonymous.ca, and click on my blogs and videos, you'll see the video. We got to give out 24 bags of milk, hats, gloves, hand warmers, cookies, rolling papers, and obviously cannabis.
Could you imagine being one of them homeless guys that hadn't smoked or hadn't done a drug in like 6 years?
The enabler comes in.
Yeah, and in comes the weed fairy with cookies and something to keep you warm. And you're like, oh, thanks. And you look, and your eyes glaze over like,
some girl with a nice ass just gave me joints.
Oh my gosh!
Next time, can you bring this before the Thanksgiving feast.
No, it was great to see the looks on people's faces. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really great. Not because of my butt.
To see the look on their faces when their care package included illegal drugs was unbelievable.
It was.
You can't believe how happy these homeless people are who can't make
You know
good
how happy
decisions.
I'd be if I got that and I'm not homeless.
Do you have any scope to wash it down?
You want to bring us some Purell to drink?
Okay.
As you were driving away, did you hear anybody go, "This is why I was homeless"?
I got a lot of I love yous.
I bet you did.
Yeah,
So people
sure.
can, but the good news is people can actually donate to your cause. They can go to your website, check it out. What's your website again?
amyanonymous.ca.
Yeah.
Definitely, check out the video of it. And then, as I said, this is annual, so next year I'm going to try and make this bigger. The more we can get. I mean, I would like to come on now. The cannabis.
Crystal meth.
Yeah, bigger is
Scope,
better.
though,
You're
good
gonna have
idea.
one of those crystal meth cook-offs in the park.
It would be nice if we could add sleeping bags though to this. So
Yeah,
who knows?
and
Maybe
holy
next
condoms.
year. Yeah, I've recently heard about those. Horrible.
Condoms with holes in them.
Who'd have thunk it? No.
Well, good for you. I appreciate it. Now,
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you a quick question. I've heard of these new things called lollipots. This comedian came in last week and was telling us about lollipots. Do you know what those?
Yeah, they're just suckers made with cannabis, so they're called lollipots. It's
What's
just
the
a cute
weird?
name.
Oh yeah, Darren from the Salads is here. He's doing the thumbs up. He's like, yeah, man. That's the best.
No, I hear they're very
so is
nice.
Chuck.
They're usually made with honey oil.
Yeah.
Or hash or butter, which is what I'm vaping with right now. So yeah, I mean it's just a hard candy with the concentrate in it. They're pretty good though.
Yeah. What's the weirdest thing you've seen baked weed into?
Ooh, weirdest.
Like a pot roast or cocaine?
Well, I did. Like I said, I made stuffed turkey breasts with cannabis, so I'd stuff the
How
stuff
awesome were they?
They were pretty. I don't eat meat, but the person who ate it said they really digged it. They were pretty medicated. Stop! Don't make a joke about that.
You don't know if you're just tired or really stoned from the turkey.
Is this the Thanksgiving or the weed?
Yeah.
Tryptophan.
Nice.
Interesting.
But no, I people make the craziest stuff with cannabis. You could stick it in anything. I mean, I made chocolate body paint, medicated chocolate body paint. That was pretty popular for Valentine's Day.
Really? Medicated chocolate body paint?
Yeah.
Well, you can check it all out. Go to the Amy Anonymous site, amyanonymous.com.
.ca.
I
I'm
apologize. And at the Amy Anonymous on Twitter, correct?
That's correct.
Thank you very much for
Thank you
coming
for
in.
having me, guys.
All right. Thanks for bringing a pen and taking notes the whole time, too.
Yeah, notes.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
That pen's a vaporizer.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1 The Edge.